think we found the pendant that started all this mess. We are far out as fuck, and holy shit, that is a fucked up looking moon. We are far away from Santa Monica, Jesus Christ. Let's get the hell out of here. Fuck off, creepy door. Okay, now let's get the fuck out of here. Later, bitch. Later, Jack Nicholson. I will not see you ever again. Still fucking creepy. Even when you're talking to psych yourself through it. Still fucking creepy as fuck. Get up there. Get up. Get up. Thank you. How the fuck? There's Santa Monica. Or is that Santa Monica? Anyway, that's LA. All around us, and yet... Big ass move. Whoa, tonight. And yet, this little sewer... which is not very far... Video game logic! Who cares about video game logic? Fuck it. Anywho, we now need to report back to Therese. Teresa. Wow, why don't we just call her Terry Borman? Yeah, that'll work. Terry Borman. Sounds completely fucking stupid. Anyway, let's get out of the sewer. Probably smell like ass. And burning. Oh, well. We got what we were looking for. Time to head back and report to the boss. Come on, you can shut the door. Thank you. Floor 2, away we go. Yo, Therese! Well, Jeanette, where's your sister?
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Actually, I was hoping I would run into you.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
Right. I need to see Therese.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
Well, it's not her chastity belt. I did find something from a hotel that I need to give her.
Ooh! Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to Therese. Thank you very much.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No. Please calm down, Jeanette. You're making me feel bad.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Understand completely, Jeanette, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I am really, really sorry to hear that, Jeanette, but I really need to give it to Therese already.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you are so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What would put a smile on your face, Jeanette?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city, and we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
So, what do you need me to do?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Alright, I'll go slash the paintings.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I would never keep you intentionally waiting, Jeanette.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, duckling.
Why am I a duckling? I don't get it. And I just remembered, I forgot to read the newspaper in the hotel. Oh well. It basically says that either the mother or the father could have been the killer. But it's the father. Anyway, time to head down the first street. And the best way to do that? Through the dank, scary, dark alleyways of LA. Which in reality only takes a minute. Whereas in real life, in order to get from point A to point B in any giant city, depending on how much you weigh, will take you from 5 minutes to over an hour. Speaking from experience here. Gallery Noir. Let's not try the front door.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Didn't you get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
One of the artists pissed off the director, so wanted to pull their art from the show.
And who might you be then, Chief?
I'm the museum's director's assistant. Think you can let me in?
Yeah? That pay well? If taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear claw and a cup of joe?
Deal.
Look, I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. Just so you're aware.
I'd expect it. Better file a 45B as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in, and you have yourself a nice night.
See ya. And somehow, fat people can teleport the doors. And he's a terrible security guard, oh my god. What the fuck's a 45B? Cash box. What do we get? 250 bucks. Worth it. Now, these paintings show the story of Cain and Abel. Well, Cain's damnation, more likely. So, we need to do this in order. First, Cain slays Abel. Boom. Then, Cain cursed by God. Boom. Then, Cain meets Lilith. And Cain spurns Lilith. And is Lilith the first wife of Adam or the second wife? I can't remember. However, we now need to deal with this motherfucker. Oh shit. Blood Guardian. Get away from me. Oh, you motherfucker. Ow. Cock-sucking. Shit. He's not doing any damage to me whatsoever. Or barely any. You fucking cock-munching piece of... Let me finish! I said, let me finish, you cock swine bitch! Now, I don't dare... Well, I don't feel like going outside and making a giant fucking monster out of the place, so I'm just gonna wait for protein to wear off. And listening to the growls of the animal within. Thank you. You wanna know what's funny? That when you're doing Vampire the Masquerade pen and paper, if a gangrel frenzies, you have to make I forget what kind of save it is, or a frenzy check, one of the two. Make one of those, and if you fail it, you have to pick a trait that makes your character look more like a beast, whether it be from claws, hairy limbs, animal eyes, that type of shit. So if you frenzy in pen and paper, you're gonna look like more of a monster. Little details like that make it good. Of course, I never played the pen and paper game because I had no friends. That, and I don't own any of the books, so I can't exactly read the rules. Of course, so you could always just download the PDF files off the internet, but where's the fun in that? It's always fun to experiment with.
You! What were you thinking?
About?
The museum. That was my event! Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Shut
up.
Wait.
I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I didn't do it, I swear!
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I didn't do it, I swear! I even brought you items from the Ocean House in a diary!
Excellent! I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes, I would.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
And how do I do that exactly?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
If the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I'll get her sister back.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Later. Anyway, we're reaching the climax of Chapter 1. It's fast approaching. God damn it, why is this music so fucking catchy? I'm not even sure if the music is good. It's not bad, it's within my style of music. Which probably says a lot about my character. And what do I know? My main music is heavy metal and alternative, so yeah, who the fuck cares? How many points do I have? 12. I can either get another point in protein or another point in fortitude will actually get to +4. What's this do? You gain greater bestial prowess +2 stamina. So we have a +1 bonus to wits, and with this we get +2 to stamina. That's actually pretty